Yes, sir. Would you like a question?
Yes, I would. Gentlemen, I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate each one of you as candidates. My name's Christopher Sapp. I'm a small businessman here in town. I've heard this thing said at least 5 times up there today. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough money. If you ask money for permission, your answer will always be no. That's what I've learned as a businessman, and that's what I want you to understand as a commission, that you've got to think of ways. You've got to be creative. Mr. Clee, I appreciate your comments. I've never met you before, and I don't even think I could vote for you, but if I could, I would. I think you've got vision, and I appreciate your forward-thinking mentality. As commissioners, you're the leadership. Don't say we don't know what to do. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Come up with a way. Your job to bring in not just industry. We're not in the industrial age anymore. We're in a technology thing. Like the gentleman said, we're in competition with Japan and China and God only knows who else. We've got to do something about our education. We've got to do the things that he's talking about, bringing in technology centers, doing some kind of something to ramp Sparta up. Otherwise, and I'm all about Sparta being Mayberry. Love that. I'm all about that. But we have to move forward into the future, and you've got to have a plan. My thing is not really a question, other than to challenge each of you to think of ways and to have a little ingenuity to think of, all right, how are we going to do this? Let's not ask money for permission. How are we going to generate the revenue? And how are we going to make the money so that we can do these things?
Thank you. Does anyone else? Yes, Mr. James?
Commissioner here planning on implementing a noise ordinance in this county.
Okay, Mr. James asked, is anyone planning on attempting to implement a noise ordinance in this county? A noise ordinance.
If I'm correct, I believe that a noise ordinance would most likely fall under a zoning type issue. However, I can tell you from personal experience, if you are bothered late at night by loud noises, such as neighbors mowing their lawn at 3 o'clock in the morning, call the sheriff's office. They will respond, and they will go out and visit with your neighbor.
Okay, do we have any more questions?
Is there a law?
Just a second.
Not now.
I'd like to voice that also. You know, when we go to bed at night, we want to sleep. And sometimes if you have things in the county, there's a shut-off time. I think it should be shut off at a certain time. Of course, you know, we, in the past, I guess there's been things annoying, just like the racetrack and different things in the county. I think it needs to be a shut-off time that people can, a proper time to go to bed. We can't sit up all night and work the next day. As a newcomer, you know, my voice, you know, I think that, you know, sometimes noise next door, it's not always good. And sometimes you get upset at your neighbors when they mow yards at the middle of the night. But, you know, the thing about it, you know, we work together as a committee and make a better county. I really believe that.
Okay, we have more questions?
Any more questions? John?
Just one, just want to know about there's a county paving private parking lots. The reason I asked that, the one that sits behind the courthouse, it's not on Baldwin Way, but it sits right back there. And
that's the parking lot that the city, I believe there's a lease in the city and the county combined a few years ago to pave that parking lot because it is used by courthouse employees for parking. That's when Denny Mitchell owns there.
so it's owned by the county, or?
It's not, there's a lease on that, I believe.
But with the city and the county together lease it, or?
I thought it was just the county, maybe the city.
I was thinking it may be the county only. I thought the city was involved in it. Just the county.
So the county owns it, or?
But we have a lease on it.
Lease on it?
It's a very long-term lease.
I was gonna try to keep the pavement right.
I
Do we have any more questions? Yes, Mr. Cooper.
My question is,
Can you stand up, please?
do you agree, gentlemen, with the governor, Phil Bredesen, that Tennessee can be a leader in green technology? And how does White County fit into that, knowing that it's going to cost money?
Who wants to tackle?
I'll jump on that one. This is where we really have to get involved with future vision. We have to reach out and take a dream and turn it into a goal. If we educate our people in technology, White County and Sparta can be a leader in Tennessee for green technology and green energy. And I believe it can start with simple things like at the landfill. And simple things like putting a 10-cent bottle return on every water bottle that you see laying on the side of the road. And recycling cardboard and recycling glass. And then looking for other ways to do green type energy. Does that answer your question?
Pretty much.
Any more questions? Yes. You have a question, sir?
Try to ask.
Okay. Let's have a question.
Make a political statement. I have been looking at the Tennessee code lately, and I want to find out, just with a show of hands, I got two questions. How many of you have actually read Tennessee code annotated? Anybody?
All of it or part of it?
Some of it, parts of it? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, why do we not, I want somebody to tell me why we don't have that for White County? Because in reference to the ordinances that he talked about, I don't know where I can go. I mean, I know to go to the courthouse, but I don't know who to ask. Don't know what the chain of command in government is, where I can look at a flow chart online or whatever and say, okay, there's the sheriff right here, and over here's the mayor, and he doesn't report under the county commissioner, but this is over here, and this is how the court's laid out, and how to navigate that, but in particular, what kind of rules and regulations to a newcomer. Let's say somebody that moved in here from Florida or New York, or somebody comes down and they want to know what the local ordinances are, or how they can, get things like that changed or implemented or whatever. Is there anybody that would be in favor of codifying that or putting it online in a readable format where it's not so obscure, or maybe I'm the one that's missing it here?
Well, the Chamber of Commerce on our website, sparta-chamber.net, has the county government structure, has the county executive and the 14 county commissioners, has the mayor and the city alderman. We also have a leadership program that will start in January. We'd love to have you in it, and we go over county government, city government, education, healthcare, and that sort of thing. Love to have you in it. We go over all that, or you come, or anyone would like to.